Welcome back to Whitt. Today's a turkey moving day, and I got just a new tool that's going to save my back this time. If you've been watching the channel, you know I've had a Jeep Commander that I've been using on the homestead. I've been using it for everything from hauling feed to hauling animals to the vet. I drove that Jeep for 6 years, and I even drove it until the wheels fell off. I put the wheel back on, and then the other one fell off a couple weeks later. So it was really time to get rid of that Jeep. And I really needed to get something a little bit more suitable for my lifestyle the way it is right now. So as you can see, I got rid of the Jeep and got a new to me farm truck here. This is going to help me get the turkey up to the chicken tractor a lot easier than carrying the tote and hurting my back. So we have a little bit of a distance to go. We're going to be moving all the meat turkey out of the mini coop out to the chicken tractor on Pasture out there, and we're going to be moving Mr. Peepers and Piper, or Mrs. Peepers and Piper it looks like, back down here into the mini coop. I don't quite have their new enclosure ready yet, so I'm going to be moving them back into the mini coop. There's just 2 of them. They're a little bit bigger now, but they're going to fit a lot better in this mini coop than the 15 broad-breasted meat turkey that I have in right now. Hey little ones, how you doing? They're getting a lot bigger in here, and they're starting to fill out this whole space. I did see them start fighting a little bit last night, so it's really time to give them some more space. Hey pup. Yep. And get them out on pasture. I've had them down here in the mini coop so far because they're still on their umbilical cord with the heat lamp connected to the house, but now I think I can take them off of it. We're gonna have some hot nights here coming up into the next week. It's gonna be up into the upper 60s every night and actually going higher than that. So it'll be a nice transition from losing the heat lamp to going out onto pasture. And it's going to give this yard a well-needed rest time to recover. I have some big totes out here to move all these turkey into, and then I have some baby gates I'm going to cover it up. I don't have those fancy poultry carriers. I'm just doing the best I can with what I have. Once we load up those 15 into the big tote, we're going to drive out to the chicken tractor, and I'm going to get Peepers and Piper into this little tote, and then we'll throw the big ones into the chicken tractor and bring Peepers and Piper back down here. Having the truck is going to make this a lot easier this time. Come on, pup, let's get some breakfast and then we'll get to work. You ready, pup? You ready? Most of my homesteading is just moving animals from place to place. All right, birds. I got some pine shavings in here so they don't slip around and get hurt on the way up there. Puppy, you gonna help? You got an itchy spot? Oh, you got an itchy spot. Good shot. All right, let's try and get this in here, pup. Zeet. Life. Who's first? Who's first? I'll let you guys choose. Come here. Up and in. Buddy. Me, buddy. Body. This turkey are so calm. Get in there. Getting full. Oh, this tote's getting full, puppy. Come on, big birds. Me. First one, come here, buddy. Come here. Come here, buddy. Last one, let's go. Yeah, I could use some help. Hey Peepers. Hey Piper. We're gonna move you out, alright? We gotta give your house to somebody else. You need the small tote and the lid. I know you got so big, but it's time to move again. Come here. Okay, I know. You're so little though, but you're big. Compared to the other ones, you're big. Nowhere to go. Can't go any higher. Can't go any higher, buddy. Caught you like a hawk. Yeah, you big bird. Get in there. Okay. Come on, Peepers. Keep that big tail in there. Put that tail back in there. Okay, Turkey, you're in your new home. Everybody fly. Go ahead, explore the new grass. Go ahead, buddy. Wrong direction. The elevator door opened on the back. Come on. Yeah, save these. All right, Turkey, I'm gonna let you go and explore. You got some food and water, but I'll be back out to get you all set up. Got to get Peepers and Piper to their new home. Load up. Come on, Peepers. You're getting big for the house, but this is the best place for you. Come here, pup. Oh, I gotta give him a move first. Just set him aside over here. All right, Peepers. You guys want to go in, or you need help? Huh? Yeah, you got real big from the last time I pulled you out of there, didn't you? Legs are dangling. She lifted her legs up. So. There you go. You're back in the mini coop. One, I think it's Peepers, seems to be more matured than the other, but I still think they're both female. She's just a little bit further along. She's got hair on her head. She's got a mohawk hairline on her neck coming down the back. And it looks like the other one has a mohawk line, but a little bit less hair on the head. But they're both identical size, so the male should be coming or getting bigger at this point, but I don't know. Might have to go pick up a male for these two girls. Peeper and Pipers are all set up. I'm gonna head back up to the barn and make sure all the other meat turkey are all set up. I got to get their long tube feeder in there because right now they just have the feeder that Peepers and Piper had. It's a bull feeder. It'll work for a little while, but I want to get that bigger one in there so they all have room to eat. And I want to make sure they have fresh, cool water up there too, because Peeper and Piper had their water up there for over a day now, so it might be warm. I got this ladder down from my brother's house. I think I might be able to use it as a chicken perch once all my replacement flocks get up into the barn. I'm gonna need a few more places for them to perch, so I think this might work out. I'm just getting it up to the barn for now. Heading out to the barn through the food forest. Got a beautiful day out here. I gotta do a barn turnover once I finish up with the turkey, and then I'll be heading up to my brother's for a part of the day to help them load up some scrap. I'd like to get working on that new turkey enclosure next to the goats, but I just haven't had the time. I have 6 posts stained and 5 holes drilled, so I'm making progress, but still a lot to get done on that. Hey ladies, hey piggy. And I'll get the feeder out for the chicken tractor and a bucket of water for them. I'm hoping that I'm going to get the pasture done this year so I don't have to make this trek out around the bubble pasture. I don't have any gates in the bubble pasture, so if I want to try and get through it, I got to take the fence down and put it back up, and I don't really want to do that, so now I got to walk all the way around. All right, turkey, I'm back. How you been fitting in here? Oh, I got a Japanese beetle for you. Who wants it? There you go. We'll get this feeder hooked up. Coming in, turkey, coming in. How do you like your new space, turkey? We're gonna get you a nice big feeder hooked up so everybody has room to eat. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. There you go, turkey. There's your new feeder. Let me show you how it works. Excuse me, little ones. Excuse me. This is my little flower pot with a rock, and this is my little gravity feeder that I usually make. But I think they'll appreciate this a little bit more. There you go, turkey. What is that? Oh, that is neat. Hey, don't do that. I don't know if you should eat those. Hold on, turkey. Check this out. So Peepers and Piper have been up here for a couple weeks, and look at the mushrooms growing underneath their steel container. So I have a steel bowl here that just lays completely flat on this plywood, and look at all the mushrooms. They're just growing up all over this. I wonder if the turkey are going to want to eat those. Oh, they're interested. That's neat. They're growing underneath there with no sunlight, nothing but a little bit of moisture and wood. Nature's awesome, huh, turkey? Freshen up your water here too, turks. Peepers and Piper didn't go through a lot of water. I have a feeling these guys are going to go through a little bit more. This is where the water is. Tell all your friends. I think these turkey are going to do pretty good out here. I have half as many turkey in here as I did chickens, but the turkey gets more than twice the size of a chicken, so that's not going to work out for their whole life. But this is going to give them a nice safe place to grow up in before they get a little bit too big for it. And once they outgrow this area, we'll see what I can figure out for them. Huh, pup, we moved another set of animals, huh, buddy? You love moving animals, don't you? I'm going to give them a fresh move tonight so they can sleep on some nice fresh grass and wake up to some good forage. We're going to have to wait and see how much damage they do to the grass. I might only have to move them once a day right now, and then once they get a little bit bigger, I'll increase that. But I'm happy to get in another successful day of moving around animals. So I'm hoping to make some time soon to get back on that turkey enclosure so I can get that done and get my breeding turkey up there out of the mini coop so they'll be in their final location. That'll just take a lot of stress off of me. And pretty soon here, the replacement flock is going to be big enough to move into the barn with the main flock. These ones are just 6 weeks behind my survivors, and my survivors just started laying eggs, so I really do want to get these guys into the barn so they get comfortable with their new location and their egg boxes before they start looking for a place to lay some eggs. Hey puppy, did you lose me, bud? Hi. Yeah, you always know how to come find me. The new farm truck really came in handy today. How you doing, Peepers and Piper? You think you're gonna be okay in here? I know it's a smaller area, but you still have fresh grass, and you're a lot closer to us now on the patio, so you can talk to us again. Yeah, you did a lot more talking when you were close here to us. So all the animals that I got new this year are getting bigger and they need to find some final locations. I got to get some fences up and some new shelters made. So if you want to follow along with the homestead, make sure to subscribe down below. If you like the video, hit that like button before you leave. And you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.